Kentucky. It's the Wisconsin Badgers against the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Platt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Kentucky got one of the bright young stars in the college football universe. Will Stein has done a fantastic job for the last several years as the Oregon offensive coordinator. Now an opportunity to run his own program in the SEC. We'll see if Will Stein can get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top as contenders in the South. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They're going to run it here. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior offensive lineman. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On first down, it's play action. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So second down after the incompletion. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ending off on the draw play. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Makes the catch. It's Baxter. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Great move in the open field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Wildcats line up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Joseph. Catch made on the left side. And the Badgers will stop and call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They keep him guessing with a run. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Wisconsin will go ahead and use their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. And this one is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He keeps it. Can he get there? And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Interesting call to go with the option there on third down. Anytime you have a third and long, you run the option, you are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big decision on fourth. Do you go for it or do you punt it away?
The Badgers will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt after a strong effort the first time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, the pressure's on. Took contact on the throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Kentucky has the lead, and they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The pass rush closing in, and he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. Receiver makes the catch, and he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks like he's going to run it. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the #1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Twelfth play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Badgers will stop and call their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Wisconsin will go ahead and use their 2nd timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The Badgers will stop the clock here. Their 3rd and final timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grinding away with their running game. He's got a crease. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.